Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we are so excited to have you again. The Cabal members who are fighting assiduously against Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidential ambition, their names are out, and this is coming from one of the publishers of Nigerian very renowned newspaper. We're going to be looking at the names of these people, but you'll be so shocked that some of the expected names are not there. But then for the fact that these guys are part of the cabals in the presidency and they are working against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, then Bola Ahmed Tinubu has a lot to think about and he must act speedily if the future will be brighter for him. All right, I'm going to give you full details of the news in a jiffy. Now, according to the news, the publisher of Daily Nigerian, Jaffa, has revealed the names of some people allegedly believed to be the elements working against presidential ambition of the flag bearer of the All Progressive Congress APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Recall that Kaduna State Governor Nasser El-Rufai, in an interview on Channels TV, had alleged that some elements in Aso Rock are working against Tinubu. He further stated that the elements don't want Tinubu to win the presidential election come 2023 February. Jaffa, while reacting to El-Rufai's claim in a series of posts on Twitter, said Maman Dora is not part of the elements working against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The publisher listed some names claiming that they are working for the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar. In his tweet, he wrote, I have written a lot about Mamandora influence, but to my surprise, he is not part of the Villas element against Tinubu presidency. Malam Maman, who is currently convalescing in London, now stays longer in the UK than in Nigeria. In fact, when Osinbajo visited Malam Maman at his Dennis Osadebe Street residence in Abuja in February 2022 to seek support for his presidential ambition, the old man clearly reminded the VP about an unwritten agreement to support Tinubu after Buhari's tenure. I learned the major anti-Bat element in the villa today are President Buhari, Sani Zangu Dwara, and Sabiu Tunde, while Zango Daura 85 is openly expressing his support for Atiku. Tunde is clandestinely pulling the Buhari strings like a skilled puppeteer. Zagon Zangon Daura, a former minister under Obasanjo and notable Arewa elder, had always identified with the PDP until 2015 when Buhari won the election. But Zangon Daura, a close friend of Buhari, surprised APC power brokers for supporting Atiku after eating for 8 years in the APC government. It was Tunde who allegedly persuaded Buhari to give military cover to Emefiele to stave off DSAs from arresting him. Insiders say DSA sought a court order to investigate Emefiele for terrorism financing after it discovered that he gave intervention loan to suspected IPOB members. To rein in Emefiele, Bola Ahmed Tinubu's camp got a willing tool in DSS. As a pretext for avoiding arrest, the CBN boss left the country on annual leave and returned after clearing the coast. The APC governor's outcry is not about the plight of the masses, but the winning chances of their party. One thing is clear is that in this drama, Emefiele's election Sorry, I'll take that again. Say one thing is clear in this drama. Emefiele's election, if Naira swap is as politically motivated as DSS plan to charge him with terrorism financing. While Emefiele was licking his wounds over the botched presidential dream, he got an intel that Bola Ahmed Tinubu had moved logistics to state. Emefiele then Remember, it was time Nigeria redesigned its currency. He sold the idea to the president, who approved post haste without consulting the finance minister, economic team, National Assembly, etc. In 2012, People's Voice killed CBN plans to coin lower denomination. Wow. Now this is really in depth, I must say. These people are already there in the villa, and possibly, though we've not heard from the person of El-Rufai, the governor of Kaduna State. He wasn't so detailed like this publisher. But then, with what this publisher has written, I don't know how true this is, but I must say that thumbs up to Maman Daura for some level of understanding there and all of that. But then let's look at what Nigerians have to say, because right now it has triggered a lot of reactions from Nigeria. Someone said, all these people from Buhari to the Daura brothers, Tunde Sabiu, Osinbanjo, and those ministers like Ngigi, Ariboshola, Lai Mohammed, former ministers like Rotimi Amechi, and others are really not doing well to have thought that under articulated Abubakar's government, they will have cover, appointment, and the usual way of life. Unfortunately for them, they have forgotten that articulated Abubakar has people and party on ground to favor before remembering them. So sorry. Someone here saying, make una rest as is it now. Everybody should work against APC. They have destroyed this country. Nigeria has turned upside down. And the one say Buhari and his co-operators of being Jagabam downfall will fail completely. This is a high level of betrayal. Someone here reacting to this says, Yorubas are keenly seeing the game plan. Let's wait and see how it will unveil. For me personally, I would say that this is God at work. I'm telling you, this is really, really God at work. This story may not make any sense, but already Bola Tinubu, whom I believe already have some insider in Aso Rock, had already perceived via some of the statement he has made thus far. He had perceived that something was ongoing, and was ongoing was towards ensuring that he is deflated and his wish of becoming the president of Nigeria, talking about Melokon, is frustrated. That was why he continually spoke about it and all of that. But be that as it may, I think whatever that is happening right now is towards bringing Nigeria to a point where we see a better candidate. Because no matter what anyone will see, as much as a lot of betrayal is going on there in APC, our focus is God raising a man who can lead this country aright, and that person is Peter Obi. Peter Obi is the only person that have the wherewithal to change the narrative of this country. Some of them they perceive, they know. They are not only betraying him because they feel like betraying because he's a Yoruba man or because of anything, but I think the betrayal revolves around the fact that he doesn't have the wherewithal, to lead the country. For example, look at what happened fairly recently. He's been a lot of gaff from him has been coming up. Now, fairly recently, we saw him struggling to climb the staircase. That alone is enough to put anyone off. We saw the case of Paul Biya of Cameroon, how he openly disgraced Nigeria. That place is not meant for the retired, politicians, because by virtue of his age, ordinarily, such people shouldn't be featuring in leadership. They should be in advisory board, where once in a while they are given an opportunity to talk to the people. But here we are, an old man who doesn't even have much capacity in terms of mental coordination and all of that to lead the country again. I think God's hand is at work here. So let's just leave it there and watch what